Hey boys and girls, the Junkman coming at you one more time with a quick video this time on my rinse process. Now, once I have done my 2-bucket wash and I've got my car totally clean, I've rinsed it all off, there is a process that I use to get as much water off the car before I actually start drying it. Now, I call it pooling the water, where I make the water go into big puddles so that it runs off the car pretty quick and leaves the least amount of water on the car as possible. Now, this speeds up your drying process. Your towels don't get as saturated as quick, and you can actually dry the car off with one towel. So this is a cool little process. What I'm going to do is let you take a look at my roof right now. As you see, the water is nice and beaded up. Let me bring you in close so that you can get a real good shot of that. Brother, this garage production, you know, we be just doing it, you know, on the fly here. Let me zoom you in. Okay, there you go. Now you can see how the water is very beaded up. Let me raise it up some there. You can see how the water is very beaded on that roof. Now I'm about to, as I'm still adjusting the camera, that did really not much good, did it? I am going to bring the hose in now and let you see how much water I remove by doing what I call pooling the water. Now, other detailers may have a different name for this, but hey, I'm not going to get into all the semantics. We're just going to do it the way we do it. Y'all know how we roll. All right, now let me show you how I've got the water turned down, the water hose turned down to a slow flow. Let me let you see. That's how much flow I have coming out of the hose right now. Okay, now watch what I do here. I'm going to go across the roof here, and you can see how much water is leaving. Look at this. I'm going to do this whole process all over the entire car. Okay? Notice how I'm careful with the hose not to let it touch the paint. Alright? Now, look at how much water is remaining on that hood, or on that roof. Look at that. I've removed a significant amount of water just by doing this slow flow trickle process. When I go to dry the car, and I'm going to use a $29 leaf blower that I got from Sears, that's going to knock off the rest of this water, and then all I have to do is come behind it with the microfiber drying towel and just basically touch it up. I am touching the paint the least amount that I have to, and that is key in keeping down any scratches and swirls that you're going to get on your paint. You can see it. Again, let me show you how I did that again. This is all I did. I just slow flow, just worked it across, like so. The water pools together, and it runs off the car in bunches. And I'll do that on the sides, the windows. I'll do that on the windshield. This is a very effective process to help speed up your drying because you're knocking off most of the water. This is real good if you have to do a lot of drying outdoors. So, let me zoom back out here. There we go. So if you have to do a lot of drying outdoors in the sun, this is a great little technique to get as much water off the car again, which diminishes the amount of possible water spots you're going to have from the hot sun drying your car. Of course, I work in my garage, so I don't have that issue, but it still speeds up my drying time. So it's my pooling process, I call it. I don't know what everybody else calls it, but that's what I call it. You know, brother in his garage, we make up stuff as we go. So that's the way I do it. But that's it. That's pretty much it. Quick video hit for you. You didn't even get to put your feet up. So there you go. The Junkman signing out.